Hey! Okay, I kept fucking up the intro for this video, so I was like, let me just do finger guns and hey. Hi you guys, so I am Ayman. If you did not know that, now you know that. And since my move to Pakistan, I was trying to figure out what videos to shoot that you guys would want to see, like something different from my usual shit. And I was trying to figure it out, and I was just Googling shit, you know, trying to see like what the Google trends are, you know what I mean, what's trending right now, as all creators do. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I'm in Pakistan. This is the perfect opportunity and moment to kind of debunk the myths and like misconceptions that people have about Pakistan. And yes, I know as a Pakistani, you guys are gonna be like, but you're biased. I mean, no, I'm not. Like, I've never lived in Pakistan. So a lot of the assumptions that people have about Pakistan like are also new to me, obviously, when I started living here as well. So I was like, let's just debunk these myths. So obviously I Googled the biggest misconceptions about Pakistan, and I'm gonna take you through them. And also, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon right here. It's not here at all. I was so far off, it's down here, I'm sure of it. Either way, hit the bell icon for more content from yours truly. I'm so bad at self-promo, it's something you have to do, but I'm just like cringe. Okay, so I made a list on my phone, so I'm just gonna read them out and we're gonna go through them. Okay, common myth number 1, women are oppressed in Pakistan. I get this in the comments all the time, I get it in DMs all the time. So many people, like so many of my friends who've never come to Pakistan also have that misconception. And to be honest, like women are not oppressed in Pakistan. People think that, oh, like women can't do this and women can't go there and women can't do these things. Like there's none of that. Like girls can really do whatever they want here. Like most of my friends drive their own cars. They just go wherever they want to go. They want to go to a party, they'll go to a party. Like there's really not that level of oppression that people think there is. Like I, as a woman, can go anywhere in Pakistan. Like do I have a sort of fear about my safety? Sometimes, but I have that fear in Toronto as well. Like if I'm walking down the street and it's night, I'm gonna be worried, like is that man about to like kidnap me? What's he gonna do? And it's the same thing here. Like if you're a girl, if you're alone going anywhere, I mean, I wouldn't recommend going anywhere alone as a girl just out of safety reasons. But no, I don't think women are oppressed. Like a lot of people here, whether they choose to wear the hijab, I know for a fact so many people will see a girl wearing a hijab and be like, she's oppressed, that wasn't her choice. Honestly, yes, maybe in some of the rural parts of Pakistan where they do have a more, you know, traditional, conservative, patriarchal view of society, maybe there they do force their wives or their daughters to wear the hijab. But honestly, in like the metropolitan cities like Karachi, Lahore, Islamabad, like if a girl's wearing a hijab, it's because she bloody well wants to. It's not that her family has forced it upon her and whatnot. So no, I would say, you know, women are very much put on a pedestal in Pakistan. You know, like even if you want to go into the mall, like women and families can enter through like a streamlined entrance and men have to queue up and go their own way. So I feel like women are actually given a lot of importance in Pakistan. The issues that women face here are very much similar to the issues women face anywhere in the world, to be honest. Like yes, people think because we're a Muslim country that makes people think that we oppress women even more, and that's really not the case. So no, women are not oppressed here. Some are, some aren't, but that's the same for every country in the world. Is it not? Am I speaking facts or not? I'm not capping, you guys. Common myth or misconception number 2 is that women have to cover up in Pakistan. And for some reason, I don't know why people get this myth. I don't know where they get it from. I feel like that is a thing in Saudi Arabia. If you're a woman there, you have to be wearing a hijab there and like be fully covered. And I don't know why people equate Saudi Arabia to Pakistan because we're completely 2 different countries. But no, like as a woman, you do not have to cover up in Pakistan. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Like for example, look at this. Like I'm wearing a tank top, I'm wearing a cover up, and I'm wearing pants, and I would go out like this. I have worn this very outfit to work. I mean, there is the sort of thing where like I'm not gonna ever be wearing shorts in Pakistan, but that's just because people, like, it's a Muslim country, people tend to dress more modestly here, but that's about it. Like I just wouldn't want to wear shorts, mainly because I wouldn't want guys on the streets to look at me, you know what I mean? Like I don't want those stares. You know, I get those stares even in Toronto. You know, I'll be wearing shorts and like everyone will be like So like, it's gonna be the same thing here, if not more, because people aren't used to it. But honestly, no, like you can wear t-shirts, jeans, like you can wear sleeveless tops, whatever the hell you wanna wear. Obviously, I'm not telling you to wear a low-cut top that's up till here, because that is definitely gonna draw some attention, and probably wrong attention. But no, like if you're coming as a tourist, or if you're coming as like a friend of a Pakistani, like no, you don't have to cover up. You do not have to wear the hijab. Obviously, if you're visiting a mosque or some place more sacred, then by all means, like obviously wear a hijab out of respect. But no, we don't really have to cover up. You can very well mix modesty and fashion. Like, it's not like people who dress modestly dress like shit. You know what I mean? Some do. Like, I'm talking about those girls in hijabs wearing skirts on top of their jeans. What are you doing with that? Common myth number 3 is that Pakistan is very, very unsafe. I've had people and friends messaging me saying, how's the war in Pakistan? Like, what war? What war are you talking about? Like, where do you think I am? Butt fuck nowhere? Let me just dispel this, because I feel like everyone thinks Pakistan is unsafe. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not like Pakistan is the safest country out there, but it's also very different to what the West portray it to be and what people think it is like here and what is shown in media. Like, anytime Pakistan is brought up in the media, it's because an explosion happened or a bombing happened or some shit like that. These are very rare cases, and day-to-day life is not like that. Now, I would not recommend, as a person, man or woman, I would not recommend walking down the streets at night in Pakistan alone. But I would also not recommend that to anybody in any country, maybe the safest country in the planet. Like, I don't like walking in Toronto at night alone. It scares me. So I always have Julian with me, or I'm always like pretending to be on the phone just so people know that I'm not alone. But another good thing about living here is the fact that your family will usually have a driver to take you places. Not because I can't drive, it's because like people here just do not know how to fucking drive, and like there are traffic signals and there are, I mean, road divisions, but people don't give a fuck. They will turn, not even looking at their rearview mirrors. They will turn, no signal, nothing, just hoping for the best and hoping they don't die. So for safety, they usually have drivers with you, and if I'm going into the market alone, my driver will come with me. I'm not saying he's a bodyguard, but at least that way I have some sort of person with me if someone tries to say a certain thing to me or try and take advantage of me, and like, you know, in any way that may be, because I don't look traditionally Pakistani or I'm not dressed traditionally Pakistani. People love scamming tourists, like, dude, all the time. But is Pakistan unsafe? No. I go to work every day, I come back every day, I go out on the weekend, I hang out with my friends, I go to the mall. Like, it's not like every time I leave the house I'm fearing for my safety. That's not even the vibe. That's not the scene at all. I just want to say that danger is lurking everywhere, in every country, so I don't think Pakistan is any different. Common myth or misconception number 4 is that Pakistan is a terrorist country. Firstly, what is a terrorist country? Can somebody give me the textbook definition of what a terrorist country is? Like, does that mean like every single citizen is a terrorist? Does that mean we all want to be terrorists? Like, I'm so confused on what that even means. No, we're not a terrorist country. I feel like Pakistan gets such a bad rep, and a lot of that is to do with where we are located geographically. We are right next to Afghanistan, and things have always been very up and down in Afghanistan. They have been plagued by invasions and, you know, the Taliban and whatnot for decades. So bordering them, bordering China, bordering India, it's a very precarious location to be in. And I feel like because of our close proximity with Afghanistan, people automatically think like, oh, terrorists, everybody's a terrorist. But honestly, like, a lot of people in Pakistan are exactly like me. And if you go out into the marketplace and ask anybody what they think about terrorism or what they think about this bombing or that bombing, no one's gonna condone that. No one condones terrorism here. Like, yes, there are terrorists, like few here and there, like, but I can say the same about India. I can say the same about the UK. I can say the same about Afghanistan. I definitely know. What do you mean I don't? I do not think we're a terrorist country. And so many people are like, oh, but it says in the Quran that like, it just says kill, kill, kill. Okay, show me what page and in what surah it says that. Show me the receipts. Show me the receipts where it says we like killing people. We do not. You know, some people, terrorists, ISIS, whatever, they like to take the Quran and put it in a very extremist interpretation. That is on them. Normal Muslims like me and the rest of the country, we are not like that. So no, we are not a terrorist country. You're not gonna walk down the street and see people with fucking bombs strapped to them. That's not how it works. You're gonna go outside my building at work and see 50 people smoking cigarettes. That's the extent of what we do here. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate in the comments like, oh, but like Pakistan sponsors terrorism and blah, blah. We do not do that officially. The people who do that are also condemned against. We do not support those people. The public of Pakistan do not support those people. I feel like it's very unfair to call a whole country a terrorist country based on the very unfortunate few people that do get media attention, media publicity. Okay. Common myth / misconception number 5 is that Pakistanis do not party or do not know how to party. Let me get one thing straight, you guys. Pakistanis definitely know how to party. And I feel like a lot of that is to do with the fact that there aren't any such clubs per se in Pakistan. But due to that, people find their own ways, and they have found their own ways very easily and very quickly on how to party. There's house parties, there's like venue parties, there's like New Year's parties, there's so many things going on, and people think, oh, you can't drink in Pakistan and whatever the hell. Yes, Muslims cannot consume, buy, or sell alcohol, but that does not mean that all Muslims don't do that. I mean, I have alcohol in my house. Most of my friends have alcohol in their house. We have a brewery in Hunza, which is in the north of Pakistan, and they make beer, vodka, etc. for the entire country. Obviously, the only people that can technically buy these things are Christians and tourists, but do you really think that's gonna stop like the normal people getting their hands on it? Absolutely not. If anything, like I have seen more drugs in Pakistan than I've seen in Toronto. Like the first ever time like I visited Pakistan when my parents started living here a few years ago, that was the first time I saw like coke being done in front of me. I was like, where am I? People doing like ket at parties and stuff like that. It's actually crazy. So no, I would definitely disagree with that. Just because you can't publicly obtain these things that you want to obtain doesn't mean that there is no way to obtain these things and have a good time. It's like one of those things that you have to read it in really fine print, you know? It's like, oh, like banning alcohol, but in the fine print. But if you have a dealer, that's fine. I don't even know if I can say that. Is that like speaking against my country? I'm not even speaking against, I'm just spitting facts right now. Common misconception number 6 is that Pakistanis do not know how to speak English. English is taught at school, and people also think that people don't go to school here or we don't have schools here. Like the literacy rate is actually quite high in Pakistan, and most people have gone to high school at least. You know, I can't say that for a lot of countries, which is really unfortunate, but like, you know, a lot of people, most people have gone to high school at least or have had some sort of schooling, and people do understand English. And maybe they speak it with an accent or they speak it in broken English, but they're still speaking it. Everybody at my work speaks English, you know, even people in the market, like they may not understand the whole language, but certain words they do understand and they will try and communicate with you. So I mean, we do know how to speak English. Who said that we didn't? These misconceptions about like a country that's like a little hut in the middle of nowhere, like what is going on? People also think that we travel on camels or by donkeys. That is also false. We have cars here, rickshaws. Most people like driving motorcycles here because you save on fuel. So I mean, I don't know what people are talking about. The final myth that I am going to debunk today is that Pakistan is in the Middle East. And what? And I understand we're right next to the Middle East, so I understand the confusion, but come on, like, I don't even need to debunk that for you. Google it. Open an atlas, for God's sake. Google Maps on your phone. Like, come on. Pakistan is in South Asia. Like, come on. No, even honestly, like, when I came to uni, I told people I was from Dubai. They were like, is that in India? And I was like, bitch, where?
Bitch, where?
And that is the end of the video, guys. I kind of honestly made myself laugh in this video because some of these things are ridiculous. Like, I really want to know what other misconceptions you have about Pakistan. Please comment them below so I can actually debunk them or tell you if they're true or not. Like, it's so funny. Like, people just think the craziest things. Like, there was literally a stat where people thought people do not go to school in Pakistan. And I was like, have like 450,000 something like university graduates every year, and that's university, not even fucking primary school and like whatnot. So I was like, come on people, come on, get it together. I hope this just kind of helped you guys dispel your misconceptions or your, grievances against Pakistan. And I didn't mean to sound so patriotic and nationalistic in this video. That's not my intention at all. Like, I'm not someone who's like, Pakistan, Pakistan, Pakistan. That looked like I was doing a TikTok dance. Whip. Oh, wait, bonus myth, bonus misconception. People think Pakistan is just sand or a desert. Dude, we have everything. We have mountains in the north. Like, we have the second highest mountain in the world, K2, that is in the north. We have so many mountains that are like between 4,000 to 5,000 meters long or high that we don't even give them names anymore. We're just like, whatever, that's just one of the range. In the south, we also have a desert. There's a coast in Karachi where I am, so there's the beach. There's so much greenery, like, it's crazy. I think we have the best of all worlds, to be honest. Like, whatever you want, you've got it here. So yes, we do have sand, but we are not covered in sand. But yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more like it, do let me know, and make sure to subscribe and comment and like and do everything. As always, I will catch you in the next one. Bye.